Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of 35 Plus Where to Shop, our weekly retail review where we are sharing our favourite retailers and brands and working out if they're right for you based on your style, personality, body shape, colour palette and dress code as well. So obviously it's not a secret if you're in the Facebook group what our retailer or brand is for this week. And again, I have a lot of favourites. It's one of my favourites, and that is the brand Elk. Now, Elk was started back in 2014 by a husband and wife duo, Marnie and Adam, and they started that brand in Melbourne. And look, their aesthetic is really about those natural hues, sort of to maximise the use of fine, raw quality raw materials sourced from all over the world. And you can really see that come through in not only their accessories, shoes and bags, but also their clothing as well. So saying that, it very much makes sense that style personality wise, you're looking at it really working very well for our natural style personality, or what we call relaxed. It also works really well for the creative, especially in natural creative, where it is that interesting uses of texture, quirky designs, things that are a little bit unexpected. And I find that especially in their accessories as well. And then, of course, there's the elegant component of that as well, because given that the fabrics are so beautiful and the cuts are very streamlined, and it makes it look quite effortless. So it brings in a little bit of that elegance as well. So perfect for your natural, those that have a little bit of creative coming through, and also your elegant as well. So look, that doesn't mean that if you are a sultry or creative or someone who's a little bit more classic that you won't find something here. You will find something for everybody. However, I do find that the market that they're really going for is these three style personalities here. When it comes to colour palette, again, it mostly is a muted colour palette. So what we mean by that is softer and dusty sort of hues. It's had some grey added to it. It's not those bright, vibrant, rich colours. However, saying that, you'll notice when you go through the website that there will be a few that have a pop of colour, in particular in your accessories or a handbag. And there's the odd top that also has a little bit more of a pop of colour. They do very much do cool and warm tones throughout their accessory, shoe and clothing range. However, I would say overall the palette is quite muted, so it is muted heavy. Yeah. When it comes to body shape, it will work for all body shapes, and it's just remembering how to make those proportions work for you. However, predominantly I would say this is the place for a rectangle to go. It's very straight shapes. A lot of them are quite boxy and soft, so they're softly draping fabrics. However, they are quite straight in shape, which can be a little bit tricky for an hourglass to do, although they can often tuck in or do the magic tuck at the waist, or also use a belt to create that hourglass shape for them. And that's the same for the the inverted triangle and the triangle as well. So look, I really would say that this is the place for the rectangle here. So next up, we're looking at sizing. So sizing wise, it's a size 6 to 18. However, because the cuts are quite boxy, I actually think the 18s will be a little bit on the generous side, so it probably goes up a couple of sizes with that. I would look at the sizing guide. Because of the cuts, you could probably go down a size for that. When it comes to shoes, you're looking at a size 36 to 42 European, which is a size 5 to 11 Australian sizes as well. Price points, you're looking at about from $99 for dresses. Pants, you're looking at it from $120. Tops from $129 and jackets from about $145. The shoes you're looking from $159, jewellery from $32 and handbags from about $145. Wallets are a little bit lower in price there. So where do we find Elk? Well, Elk is online at elkaccessories.com. That's where you can find them. But they're also sold at over 1,200 independent retailers across 20 different countries. So I know I first came in contact with Elk at the National Portrait Gallery here in Canberra, also the National Gallery. It's a great little boutique in Braddon here called Hive. So you'll find them at a number of boutiques, like homeware specialty stores, or any clothing boutiques as well. They do have a 21-day return policy for any online purchases, and it tends to be a $10. When I was doing the testing, it didn't really say on the website, but when I was doing the testing, it looks like it's a $10 flat delivery fee, and a little bit more depending on your location for international orders as well. So they do have 2 standalone stores in Melbourne, and that's on Little Collins Street and also in Preston as well. So let's have a look at my favourites for this week. So first up, we've got the Texture Maxi dress in olive. So as you can see, it's quite a muted colour, so a little bit more dusty and softer and understated. It also comes in the black as well. I think the olive is quite gorgeous and quite earthy and fantastic coming into that sort of spring, summer period. As you can see with the different shapes on the model, it's quite a straight cut, it's quite long lines. So again, it's perfect for a rectangle body shape. However, if you are a hourglass or triangle or inverted triangle, if you have a look and you see that you can add the belt around the waist, then automatically you're creating that hourglass shape, which is really suitable shape to create for those other 3 body shapes as well. So it's just understanding that sometimes, even though it doesn't look like it might work for you, is there a way that we can cheat and make it work? So I love this. The fabric is absolutely gorgeous in this, and they are actually permanent pleats, so there's no reironing of these pleats required. These are permanent, so you don't have to worry about that when you actually go to wash it or dry clean it, etc., because I know that's quite a concern for some people. So that is the Texture Maxi dress, which is gorgeous, and you'll notice a lot of the clothing pieces have this beautiful soft drape through them. Okay, well, I am a bag lady, so let's get on to the bags. And I love, and what's huge at the moment is a backpack, because it's very practical. And if you think about your lifestyle, and also the fact that, you know, we do get sore shoulders if we carry things that are too heavy on our shoulder. So a backpack is a really great alternative to a handbag, especially one this size that you can fit a tablet or a laptop or other device in there as well. And again, you can see we're looking colour-wise at something that's slightly more muted, although if you are a cool and clear or warm and clear, you could get away with this, remembering that it's only from, you know, the bust up that has any impact on your face. So a gorgeous piece here. What I love about Elk is their leathers are so soft and supple, and as they age, they just become softer and, you know, have that gorgeous feel and texture to them. So highly recommend having a look through their bag selection, because there are lots and lots to choose from, and different shapes and styles and structures as well. Next up, we have the Fala drop earring, and look, I was drawn to these because they look quite architectural. And again, just thinking, you know, how to bend the rules a little bit with colour here. Even though this is a colour worn next to my face, we sort of lose, if I was to wear it as a jumper, it'd be too low contrast. But picking up something like this when you're wearing the right colour close to your face actually makes quite a statement. So I love these because they're quite architectural. They are probably more on that medium to large scale size, so just being aware that if you're small to medium scale in your proportions, then these may be a little bit big for you. However, if you are, say, a dramatic or a creative, then it's okay to overscale it a little bit. But I love these earrings, they're really gorgeous. Elk's also really well known for its wooden beads and brooches as well, so I haven't showcased those because they're quite well known for those. So if that's something that you like, I'd have a look at the website as well. I just wanted to show you something that was a little bit different that they're doing at the moment as well. Next up, oh, we've just lost my share screen. Bear with me. There we go. Those of you who know me, tech sometimes is my challenge. So onto shoes. And okay, this was also very dangerous. So shoes and bags are my weakness. So the tan Norfolk sneaker in the tan colour, obviously. Great casual, smart casual piece and super comfortable. You know, when you're running around on a weekend or you're traveling, it's a great, great shoe to have. And tan is such a versatile colour. I love it if you're using base pieces or base colours such as navy, black, your taupes, your browns, your creams, beiges. Tan is brilliant, especially in summer. I find tan and navy look really edgy and really cool together. So, you know, you can team these up with a skirt as they have here, or you can put them with a pair of pants, with jeans, shorts. Love them coming to summer, especially if you are someone who doesn't like exposing their toes. And I know that there are lots of you out there that don't like doing that. Or if, you know, your feet aren't in the best condition and you don't necessarily have time to go and get a pedi or do a pedi yourself before you hit, you know, the weekend. So I love these as sort of like that casual sneaker sandal option there as well. So really, really gorgeous. And last but not least, I wanted to show you some of their leather because I know in our Style Liberation alumni group and even in 35 Plus Where to Shop Facebook group, we have a lot of questions about leather jackets and where to find really great leather jackets. And there are a couple of other styles as well on the Elk website, which are fantastic. I love this one because it's a really great neutral colour in that stone. Probably a little bit more on the warmer side. However, a cooler muted would be able to get away with this with wearing the right colour underneath. What I really like about it is it's quite softly structured. So sometimes when you get something that's a little bit structured and straight like this, it looks a little bit boxy. However, because it's got that softer draping on it, you can see here when teamed with the dress, it flows and gives a nice shape through the waist there, which is really, really gorgeous. So it's something that you can really dress up and down. Again, beautiful over a dress, skirt, jeans, beautiful pants, and then you can imagine layering it with some beautiful beads as well. So they're just a few of my favourites from this week. So thanks so much for joining us for episode 7 and reviewing Elk. Again, as I say every week, one of my favourites, but I know a big favourite for a lot of my clients. If you want to find out more retailers or brands that are going to work for you based on your style personality, body shape, colour palette or dress code, please visit 35plusweartoshop.com and you can download our free retail guide where we classify over 80 retailers. If you haven't already, join us in the Facebook group, 35 Plus Where to Shop. Everyone's in there helping each other find those perfect pieces to create a wardrobe full of pieces that you absolutely love. See you next week. Bye.